Hey everyone, welcome back to CaptureCast. I'm Alex, and today we're diving into something truly special. A journey that blends history, spirituality, and real human connection. I'm joined by Sophia from Spain, who's walked the Camino de Santiago. Welcome, Sophia.
Hola, Alex. Thank you for having me. The Camino is a big part of my life, and I'm happy to share with your listeners.
Before we start, please don't forget, you can keep improving your English with real conversations, vocabulary tips, and practice exercises over at www.home.capture-english.com. Let's begin with the roots of it all. What makes Santiago de Compostela such an important destination?
The story goes back over 1,000 years. In the 9th century, a hermit. That means a person who lives alone, away from society, often for religious reasons, named Peleo, saw strange lights in the forest. Some say it looked like stars falling to earth. He told the local bishop, and when they investigated, they found the remains, what's left of a person after death, of St. James, one of Jesus' apostles.
Compostela might come from Campus Stellae, Latin for field of stars, right?
Exactly. It's a beautiful name, and it reflects the Naja people feel on the Camino.
So, Sophia, tell us about your route, and maybe give us a quick overview of the others too.
I walk the Camino Frances, the most popular path. It starts in southern France, crosses the Pyrenees. That's a mountain range between France and Spain, and travels through incredible Spanish cities like Pamplona, Burgos, and Lyon, about 800 kilometers in total. I did it in 5 weeks. Other famous routes include Camino Portuguese Guider Scenic, meaning beautiful or picturesque. It starts in Lisbon or Porto. Camino del Norte follows the north coast, amazing views but tougher terrain. Terrain means the type of land like mountains, hills, or flat ground. Camino Primitivo, the oldest route, very mountainous. Lots of mountains, very steep and challenging. Via dalle Prada, the longest from Seville, crossing Roman roads and old towns.
Let's talk logistics. How do pilgrims find places to sleep and eat?
Most stay in albergues. That's the Spanish word for hostel, specifically made for pilgrims. A bed in a shared room usually costs about 15 euros per night. Some are run by the church or local councils and are very simple. Others are private and they're cozier. Cozy means warm, comfortable, and friendly. Sometimes they even include dinner or laundry.
And food?
Many restaurants along the Camino offer a menu del peregrino. Peregrino means pilgrim in Spanish, which is a 3-course meal with wine or a drink, usually for around 15 euros. It's very filling, meaning it makes you feel full and satisfied, and a good way to taste local specialties. You'll find cafes, bakeries, and little markets too. Perfect for grabbing fruit, cheese, bread, or empanadas gallegas. That's a kind of savory pastry filled with tuna or meat, typical from Galicia.
Sounds delicious and affordable. Great for travelers on a budget. On a budget means having a limited amount of money you plan to spend. One thing people love about the Camino is how social it is. Can you talk about the people you meet?
It's incredible. You meet people from every continent. Young and old, solo travelers, couples, and even families. Every night at the albergue feels like a reunion. A reunion is when people who've been apart come together again, with people you met earlier on the trail.
And it's a massive community, right?
Yes, in 2024, over 500,000 pilgrims received their Compostela certificate. That's the official document showing you completed the walk. On average, more than 1,000 people arrive in Santiago every single day during the peak months. Peak means the busiest or most active time.
A lot of listeners may know The Way, the film with Martin Sheen. Did you see its influence?
Oh, definitely. That movie touched people deeply. To touch someone deeply means to strongly affect their emotions. It showed that the Camino is not just about walking, it's about healing, discovery, and connection. After the film, the number of international pilgrims skyrocketed. Skyrocketed means increased very fast.
Walk us through a typical day on the Camino.
You wake up early, around 6 a.m., and hit the trail. Hit the trail is an informal way to say start walking. You walk for a few hours. Maybe stop for coffee or to explore a church or village. Most people walk 20 to 30 kilometers per day.
And afternoons?
It gets hot. So by midday means around noon, most pilgrims take a break, some nap, some journal or stretch. In the evening, you check into your albergue, wash your clothes, maybe grab a cold beer. Dinner is usually communal. Communal means shared by a group of people. You sit with strangers and end up feeling like old friends.
That final moment, arriving in Santiago, what's it like?
Emotional, full of strong feelings. You walk into the Plaza della Braguaro and see the cathedral. People are hugging, crying, dancing. It's pure joy. Many go to the Pilgrim's Mass at noon, where sometimes they swing the Botafamero, a giant incense burner used in the cathedral.
And then you collect your Compostela certificate?
Yes, if you've walked at least 100 kilometers on foot or 200 kilometers by bike. And don't forget to treat yourself a slice of tarta de Santiago, a traditional almond cake from the region, and a glass of Aparico, our local white wine.
Why do you think the Camino continues to draw so many people, year after year?
Because it gives you something rare. Silence, simplicity. Simplicity means being easy to understand and connection. You walk, you eat, you sleep, and in between, you think deeply. Meet incredible people and discover parts of yourself. It's both a personal and a shared experience. And as we say, you don't walk the Camino walks you.
Sophia, this has been such a beautiful journey. Thank you for bringing the Camino to life for us.
Thank you, Alex. And to everyone listening, if you ever get the chance, walk it. Whether it's for adventure, reflection. Reflection means deep thinking about life for yourself or just curiosity. The Camino will surprise you.
And remember, if you want to keep learning natural English through real stories like this one, check out www.home.capture-english.com. Until next time,
Buen Camino.